Since last weekend, the world has watched in shock as the Rainbow Nation turned against its immigrants. At least 5 people have died since the xenophobic attacks started. It has drawn international condemnation, with Rwanda and Ethiopian leaders expressing their concerns. With shops looted and burning barricades set up, foreigners have been forced to flee to refugee camps around Durban. But the Kenyan Diaspora Association in South Africa has confirmed to Citizen TV that the violence has been largely concentrated in the low-income areas of the scenic coastal town of Durban, and that no member of the Kenyan community has been reported to have been killed or injured in the violence so far.
We should do it.
Casey Rotok, a Kenyan living in Johannesburg, spoke to Citizen TV late this afternoon about the situation in South Africa.
The xenophobic attacks started in Durban a few weeks ago, triggered by comments that are attributed to the king of the Zulus, that Goodwill Zwelithini, who said that, who is alleged to have said that those who are committing crime are foreigners and they should leave the country.
Even though the Zulu king Goodwill Zwelithini claims that his comments were misinterpreted, the force of the attacks have caused serious anguish to the foreign nationals, with Malawi reported to have begun an evacuation mission for its citizens. Nearly a quarter of the native population in South Africa is unemployed. They now allegedly accuse foreigners of taking their jobs.
The particular areas that have been hit hard have not been the areas where the Kenyans are selling, although I have seen messages that there is fear of it spreading to those areas and people are closing their shops early. Most of the shops there are run by foreigners, Somalis, Ethiopians, Pakistanis and the like. Those are the shops that have been most hard hit.
This is showing us exactly what we can do.
Thousands of South Africans opposing the mistreatment of foreign nationals have, however, taken to the streets of Durban, calling for an end to the senseless attacks and killings. Police in South Africa say they have arrested 22 people in connection with the violence.
You get the sense that it's dying down for now.
Despite the outcry and the protests, the xenophobic attacks have dented the image of the nation that rose up against apartheid.
Well, it's not the first time we've had xenophobic attacks. You might have heard that the first time there's a wave of attacks was in 2008, and it started in a township here in Johannesburg, Alexandra Township, and spread to the rest of South Africa.
At the time, more than 60 people died. Immigrants, however, stayed put, focusing on the opportunities despite the risk. Selvita Bit, Citizen Weekend.